Unit 7, page 46. Exercise 4B. Listen to a radio talk show and find out.
They're interested in music, fashion, and cool gadgets. They use every opportunity they can to chill out or surf the web. And the last thing they're interested in is, that's right, politics. Who are they? That's right, teens. Well, if you think that's true, you'll be surprised at what our guest today has to say. It's 15-year-old Emma Wilkins, and her hobby is what most people would agree is a complete turnoff for teens. Yes, you guessed it. She's interested in politics. Hi, Emma. It's great to have you on the show.
Thanks. And yes, I'm very interested in politics.
Why's that? Aren't most of your friends hanging out at the mall, going out with their friends, having fun? Are you practicing to run for office in the future?
Well, I don't know about that, but I am having a lot of fun in my life. This image people have of kids hanging out at the mall all the time isn't true for a lot of us. Also, what I would like to tell all those kids out there who may be listening to this show is that there aren't enough adults who are standing up for your rights simply because they don't understand and sometimes don't care how we feel about things or what we need.
But in all fairness, and I must admit, I'm absolutely fascinated with what you're saying and the passion you're saying it with. Is there any point in teens becoming involved in politics? I mean, the power is with the adults and not with the teens, isn't it? Teenagers can't vote. So what difference would it make if they got involved in politics?
I'll tell you what difference it would make. As you say, elections happen without the involvement of 15-year-olds because 15-year-olds can't vote. And because of this, they don't feel they have any say in the government of the country. The point is, though, the teens may not have the vote, and yet they still have a lot of power, if they'd only become aware of it.
Well, what do you mean teens have a lot of power? Can you give us some concrete examples?
Young people basically have 3 different kinds of power: number power, economic power, and persuasion power.
Hang on. You're sounding more and more like a politician, talking about numbers, the economy, and power. What does all this mean?
Let me just explain. The first power is number power. Did you know that teens are almost 15% of the population of the U.S.? And what's more, they have money. Billions of dollars to spend. So all we need to do is become aware of this power and use it for meaningful things. We all hear every day about the environment and how bad things are. Well, what I'm saying is stop complaining and do something. Not just anything, but the right thing. For example, buy stuff that makes a difference to our environment. Buy recycled paper and other green products. Spend less at fast food restaurants. Eat more organic foods. If teens knew how to use their power, maybe the city government wouldn't have closed all those parks last year.
Okay, I understand you now. You're saying there are lots of teens with lots of money out there. But now, how are you going to get all those teens involved? How are you going to make them believe that they should do the right thing, as you just said? Do teens really want to listen?
We do, because we have energy, and we have passion, and we have a sense of what's right. We're talking persuasion power here. We have the tools to persuade others to act, and to do it well, fast, and efficiently. The internet, our blogs, text messaging, Twitter, Facebook, etc. We can use all those, and we will. If there are things we want to change, we need to find others who want to change them too. Together we can do something to change things. Together, we have power.
You're talking about all those electronic tools, but you also told me before the show that you actually decided to become involved in politics after doing something kind of old-fashioned, reading a book?
That's right. The book is Teen Power Politics by Sarah Jane Boyers. When I got it as a present from a friend, I wasn't very impressed at first. Politics? Not my thing, I thought. But then I got hooked. And I must say, in many ways, This book has changed my life. It's full of great cartoons and quotes, and it's not boring at all. It has great examples of very real and not perfect young people who have changed things through protest, through teaming up with others, and through simply asking the right questions at the right time and raising their voices so they could be heard.
Fascinating, Emma.